Are you struggling with acrylic application and just can't seem to get it right? Stay tuned because this episode is just for you. Hey Hans, I'm Dombi. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This episode is all about liquid to powder ratio of acrylic application. So let's get right into it. Saturate your brush in monomer. Tap once. Turn your brush so that you pick up the bead with the side of the brush that was not drained. You tap 3 times for a large bead. Now the size of your bead is dependent on the size brush that you use. I'm using a size 12 brush. You wait for the bead to become shiny and then you place it on the nail. So let's do that again for a medium large bead. You saturate your brush fully and then you drain halfway. You turn your brush and then we tap 2 times for a medium large bead. You wait for the bead again to become shiny. I didn't wait long enough, which you will see is going to give me a problem. Then you place it. You see it's taking longer to release from the brush. Wipe your brush and then for a medium small bead, you saturate, you wipe the entire length of the brush, you tap once at a 45-degree angle, and then you're gonna have a medium small bead. Wipe your brush again, saturate your brush, wipe all the way, and then almost straight brush, and then you're gonna get a tiny bead, a small bead. All right, so you practice that as many times as you can. You also want to remember that not all products are the same, so practice with each brand that you purchase to get the feel of how the product reacts. Another very important tip is to remember that temperature plays a very crucial role or very important part of how your product will behave. In hot conditions, your bead will dry faster, so you need to work as quick as possible. And then in colder weather or colder environments, your bead will be runnier. Another tip to remember is that you can either tap or count into your powder, or you can even drag. Find a way that works for you. Just because it works for the next person doesn't mean it will work for you. Now we get to the application part of the video. Don't focus on how many beads you use to cover your nail. Do what works for you. So on this nail, we're going to start with a large bead, wait for it to get shiny, place it on the nail, and then you wait a few seconds before you work on the acrylic, because if you start working on the acrylic immediately, you will wipe your product, most of your product away. So I usually first work the sides so that you keep the shape, and then use the belly of the brush to drag it. And then if you want to, you can also just tap into your monomer liquid to give you more time to work with your bead. I'm sure you can tell that on this particular day it was a hot day, so my product was setting faster than usual. So the second bead that we're going to use to cover that tip is the very small bead, and then we turn the brush around and place it, and then we feather it up. So now next is the cuticle bead. So I go in and saturate my brush once again, wipe halfway, tap twice, or you can drag or you can count. Wait for the bead to become shiny, place it, wait a few seconds, tap tap tap, seal that cuticle area, brush that product down using the belly of the brush, and there you have it. Once you have your liquid to powder ratio on lockdown, you will have a smoother application, meaning waste time filing. Look at that, look how smooth that is. Okay, so in this segment I'm going to show you a bead that is too wet and a bead that is too dry. A bead that is too wet sometimes clogs your brush and will cloud your monomer, and that will mean that you will have a difficult time with application because there will be polymer powder in your monomer and you don't want that. Okay, this is also what you don't want to do. Saturating your brush, wiping, and then tapping a lot more time. So when you have little liquid and a lot of powder, it's gonna be grainy. It's just gonna give you problems. It's not gonna seal, especially around the cuticle. You're gonna have a difficult time working with that. Look at that. It's definitely gonna lift. It's gonna give you problems. I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Love you so much. Bye.